Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course, and I want to talk about Belle Collective. A statement has been released by one of the cast members, Glen Pearson, and we're going to take a look back at episode 1, this clip, this scene that you see right here. Then we're going to segue into the most recent episode and Leticia's statement, and I want to give my commentary on it all. Now, before we get started, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on these clips, they are allowed. Okay, so I want to first briefly talk about when we are first introduced to Amanda, or Mandy. She is Latrice's friend. She's going to make a very scandalous, I don't know if you would say accusation or declaration about Leticia's husband, Glen. So let's go ahead and get into what they have to say, and then I'll come back with my commentary.
See what you got going on. Oh my God.
My lace coming up.
Well, we're going to get it together. Cliff been behaving.
Girl, we had the conversation about him not coming home.
You're going to have to put your foot down, because everything that you continue to allow him to stay at that suite, you know what's going to happen.
We got so many different females working there. Not that I'm insecure about females working there. It's just, I know men.
Yeah, and he married. He should be coming home every night.
Knock, knock, knock.
What you doing here?
Baby, probably right down the street. You know me from the window.
How you doing? What you need?
Hey.
You know, appointment. Your girl already late.
You missed Marie's party. What's the white guy from Germany?
Martin.
Okay, he was there, but also her ex-husband Cedric was there.
Girl.
Yes. How was Cedric acting? How was Martin acting? They were cool, but I will say this: when she does have a man, her attention is not on me or you. Nobody. She is focusing on herself. Like, girl.
See, I can deal with Marie.
I'm glad I do have Amanda here. Man, how do you feel about the reconnection of Latrice and Leticia? Oh, God. Do not get her started.
With Marie, you know what you're going to get before you get it. But with Tisha, she had her hands with everything. And I don't even see why she's able to deal with her as much as she do.
We're collective, so we literally have to be around each other. Amongst Tisha's husband and my husband are like best friends. So,
you know, Glen's in my DMs.
Wait a minute, Glen been in the DMs. What? Oh, wait a minute, you going too fast. Fresh to you, big bitch.
I entertain him a little bit because, you know, he black, he ugly, he my type a little bit.
Oh my God. This is in Glendale. Not this again. We're in a good space, and it's like no infidelity, no anything outside of the marriage. Right now, so far, so good. And Leticia, she's such an amazing woman. She does not deserve this at all. I don't want to be the person who, you know, everybody knows a situation, and then we're around Leticia. Like, this is something that I literally wouldn't take to her. I wouldn't either.
I kept it from you, because I know the relationship that y'all had with each other.
Oh, girl,
so I would never put you in a situation to where, you don't know which way to go.
I'm kind of stuck in the middle because Amanda's my girl and Tisha's my girl. Really value our friendship. You know, I really do. So where do I go from here? Like, I don't know what to do. Has he tried to come at you in a different way?
Like what?
Moving like a single man. See, she's something she's not saying.
With you see me, and then you see what he married to.
Girl.
You see?
Okay, so in this scene, you see where Latrice goes to her friend Amanda so that Amanda can do her hair, and Tambra walks into this scene. Quick side note, Tambra, for the past couple of seasons, she's just been giving friend of. I wonder is like she's okay with filming somewhat for Belle Collective, but she may not be fully comfortable filming even after these past several years. She may not be fully comfortable sharing her personal life. Apparently, production and I guess Carlos King, they must be okay with her comfort level and when she is willing to film because she doesn't really film much and it's always in a supportive role. Like she'll attend an event. She's very complimentary, very positive, and she films confessionals. But she doesn't really give storylines. She gives like friend of, which is totally fine. But I just noticed that ever since she's given birth, she seems to pull back even more, which I totally get it that protective maternal instinct has kicked in. But at least production is respecting her boundaries, I guess. But that was just something that I noticed. But so she joins this scene between Amanda and Latrice, and Amanda is doing Latrice's hair, and Tambra is recapping for them Marie's birthday party, and then she asks Amanda, "How do you feel about Latrice and Leticia being cool again?" And that's when Amanda brings up Glen being in her DMs, and she shows the DMs to Latrice and Tambra. Now, production did not screenshot the thread and put it to the side like they normally would now on reality TV shows when there is a text thread conversation. For whatever reason, they are not revealing the DMs just yet. I don't know if they are saving it for the reunion or for a later episode. The text thread or DM thread did not play for episodes 2 and 3 of this season of Belle Collective either. So for whatever reason, she only showed it to Latrice and Tambra. Now, obviously, Latrice wanted. How do I want to say this? So Latrice has introduced us to her friend Amanda. You first see her not in this scene, but in a scene where she comes over to Latrice's house, and it's her, Latrice, and Cliff talking. And Latrice tells us, "Oh, this is my friend Amanda. I've known her a long time. She is recently divorced from her ex-wife, and she's getting back into the dating game. And Amanda is dating, she's open to dating both men and women." So I feel like, in my opinion, just in my opinion, Latrice, that we're being introduced to Amanda because she obviously revealed to you that Glen was in her DMs allegedly. And Glen, I'm saying this allegedly, I'm just repeating what Amanda has said. So I'm guessing that was Latrice's motivation to bring Amanda on the show because, as far as I know, we haven't seen any scenes between Latrice and Amanda the previous seasons. And there were seasons when all of the ladies were coming at Latrice. We remember the reunion where Marie and Latrice almost came to blows. That was at the season 4 reunion. And even during season 5, we did not see Amanda come film with Latrice so that Latrice could have some backup. But now we're seeing her during season 6 when Latrice is now cool with both Marie and Leticia. So I am convinced that she brought Amanda on the show to reveal this bomb, drop this bomb regarding Glen, a married man, being in her DMs. And I believe that Latrice asked Tambra to join them with filming this scene so that she could bring Leticia up and not Latrice, and that it does not look pre-planned. But Latrice, I'm sorry, your slip is showing and you totally wanted to do this. Latrice enjoys being the villain. Latrice is comfortable with being the villain because she is doing this after she became cool again with Leticia and Marie. But let's go ahead and move on. So in the next scene here, this is the current episode, episode 3. And this is at Latrice's home. They're having like couples over, and there's one of Latrice's employees is asking questions. She is asking lots of messy questions. So I just want to point your attention to the lower right corner. You see the light-skinned Black woman. Her name is Javon. She is Amanda's date, and she happens to be the cousin of Marie. Marie is going to see her when they all arrive, and she's like, oh my gosh, Javon is my cousin. And in her confessional, she says, you know, if you like it, I love it. And also to the left of the picture of Javon, that is a picture of Amanda. Let me take off the fair commentary banner for a moment. I just wanted to bring your attention. So she's wearing this sleeveless shirt. It's black and white. As you can see, right underneath Amanda's neck is like a bow tie. And then to her left, it's almost like the shirt has two collars and there's like buttons. If you can go back and watch the episode, you want to check it out, even just for that scene. Marie shaded Amanda in her confessional and said that she was in a Beetlejuice outfit. And I was just cracking up because the shirt is horrendous. Amanda is a beautiful girl, beautiful hair, beautiful makeup, beautiful figure. I don't know why she would wear this multi-personality shirt. It's black and white. It's like two shirts, and one of them is like hanging off of her left shoulder. It is absolutely awful. And I just had to get that screenshot. Okay, so let's get back to episode 3. So they're at Latrice and Cliff's home. One of Latrice's employees is asking messy questions. Where is the craziest place you all have had sex? What is your favorite sex position? And then she asks, are any of you attracted to anyone who is in the group? And the new girl, Carrie, says on the count of 3, let's all answer this question. 1, 2, 3. And they all say no. When it's silent, Amanda says, he's a liar, talking about Glen. And they're like, what? What do you mean? And Marie asks Glen, have you ever been attracted to her? And then Amanda says something else that basically insinuates, you know, there's more to this story. And Leticia asks Amanda to join her one-on-one so that they can talk about it. So then they step out on the lanai, which is the top left picture. And Amanda is talking to Leticia. She's going to try and bring up the beef between Leticia and Latrice. It just doesn't land because she's like a season late because Latrice has made up with Leticia and Marie. She made up with them during season 5. So it looks kind of silly, Amanda. But then things kind of escalate. So let me get the soundbite ready and let's check this out.
Every time I see you,
too, but it has been situations to that where it has been awkward, and it's like I with you and I can't, and I respect you as a person, despite of how I feel about you, about what you have done to my friend.
We did a lot of each other. I don't even want to go into that.
I seen the DM, the man kept it.
What you mean?
Come on, man. I don't gotta go back and forth with you, man. I saw the DM. I saw you DMing the same. I feel like what my friend have done to you.
Come get Glen.
What?
Javon telling him she saw the DMs to Mandy. Go get Glen. Hold on.
has been situations to that where it has been awkward, and it's like I with you and I can't, and I respect you as a person, despite of how I feel about you, about what you have done to my friend.
We did a lot of each other. I don't even want to go into that.
I seen the DM, the man kept.
What you mean?
Come on, man. I don't gotta go back and forth with you, man. I saw the DM. I saw you DMing the same. I feel like what my friend have done to you.
Come get Glen. Come get Glen.
What?
She telling him, Javon telling him she saw the DMs to Mandy. Go get Glen. Hold on.
Okay, so I wanted to play that twice for y'all because the scene escalates, and when a lot of people get really angry, when they get hype and loud, you can just feel all of the different energies in that room. And towards the end, when Marie tells Leticia, come get Glen, Marie, you can sense, you can hear the concern in Marie's tone and her voice. And you can hear Glen shouting, do you know who the fuck I am? Do you know who the fuck I am? So he's yelling at Javon. And you know how sometimes, like, some men, when they decide that they're mad at a woman, she could be straight or gay, he's gonna treat her like a dude. I think that's a bitch ass trait in my opinion, but in any event, let's get back to the core of what this scene is about. So Leticia wants to be pulled to the side to get some information from Amanda. Again, Amanda leads with, I've always thought highly of you, always was cool with you, in spite of how you treated my friend. And Leticia said, well, we've done lots of stuff to each other, but Amanda, you look silly. You should have joined your friend season 5 at the latest to stand up for her based upon what happened at the season 4 reunion. But you let your friend Latrice reconcile with them on her own, and then you come back season 6 to want to rehash what happened during season 4. So that looks silly. And for you to lead with saying, well, really it was Leticia who said, now what's going on, Amanda, because we've always been cool. And Leticia hasn't seen the other scene that I just played where Amanda says, he's in my DMs, but look what he's married to. Leticia is beautiful. She's very positive, very polished. And so I don't know what that comment was about. I think both of you all are beautiful, beautiful Black women. So I don't think coming for Leticia's looks, I don't think that was a read at all. Now, Glen is trying to play it safe. He's trying to be in denial. He's trying to play dumb about being in the DMs. But Javon said that she has seen the DMs. And now it is escalating. So we have to see what happens in the beginning of episode 4. I imagine it will pick up right back at this episode. A lot of people's opinions are, why does Leticia even show this or get angry when she's just going to stay with him anyway? Some people also have commented and said, oh, she needs to let that man cheat in peace. And I feel like this is actually par for the course for the reality TV arena on OWN. And, it's Carlos's signature ingredients, if you will, for a reality TV show recipe. Toxic Black love, toxic Black relationship. Now, is Carlos King forcing these men to do the foolishness, the disrespect? No, he's not holding a pow to their heads. The most it is, they are getting paid to disrespect and humiliate their wives. But do I think Glenn was doing this prior to the show? Yes, because season one, they came onto the show with this issue. So it was going on, pre Belle Collective. So you can't even blame that on CK. But I think this is just like par for the course. Do I think that it is reflective of some romantic relationships, unfortunately? Yes, I do. Now, the whole term of let him cheat in peace, that is something that, I have like conflict with. I feel a couple of ways about it. Just from an intellectual standpoint, I do understand why people say that. Oh, let that man cheat in peace if she's not going to leave him. I understand its meaning. But the reason why that's not a term that like I want to say a lot or type out a lot in the comment section is because again, that's always looking at the behavior of the woman and oh, if she's not going to leave him, well, she's putting up with it like she's doing something wrong. The original bad behavior is the man cheating because they were married and they took vows in front of several witnesses, all their guests, where they promised God that they would take care of each other, they would respect each other, they would love each other. So they made those promises to each other and to God in front of all their loved ones as witnesses. And he steps outside the marriage. He disrespects God. He disrespects those vows. He disrespects his wife and hurts her feelings and embarrasses her and F's up the trust in the relationship. That's the original problem. Yes, she may choose to stay. They do share a child. She may still be in love with him. She may be ultra religious and she doesn't want to break that vow to God. For whatever reason she decides to stay. That doesn't mean he gets a pass to cheat. Let him cheat in peace. That's the original problem. So that energy needs to be directed towards that Negro who cheated. Those are my thoughts. But let's get into what Leticia had to say. So let me read it from Instagram, y'all, because that font is oh so small. So let me pull it up. Okay. So Leticia writes, I hope you guys were entertained by last night's episode of Belle Collective. Watching and reliving that moment of betrayal and seeing how it all led up was truly disheartening. Prior to the event, I was told by my, in quotes, friend slash castmate that I would be approached about the reunion. Not one time was it ever shared with me that I would be approached about my husband. In one breath, I feel horrible for even sharing my reality because it's constantly being weaponized and used to carry my castmates. But in the other breath, I remember how many people have told me that they are inspired by my transparency. That reminder keeps me grounded in my purpose. I know who I am. And I stand firm knowing that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. It's crazy how life reminds us to be mindful of who we allow around us. Just because people smile doesn't mean they're genuine. And just because you lay beside someone doesn't mean they have your best interest at heart. This is a season to protect your mind, body, and soul. Use discernment. Trust no one but yourself and God. I understand the contents of my life and the position I hold, so I know attacks will come, but I'll always stand in faith, knowing no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Thank you to everyone who's been showing me love and sending encouragement. I can't say too much right now, but stay tuned. And some people in the comments have said, does she realize that the weapon is her husband? Boom! That's how I feel. That is the original problem. But what do you all think about Leticia's statement? She is obviously, in my opinion, throwing subliminals at Latrice Rogers. So she is back mad at Latrice. She's also annoyed with Glen. Now, if you've been watching Carlos King's Monday Night Live show, she was on his panel like after the first episode of this current season 6. And when Claudia Jordan asked her, how is your relationship with Glen? I'm paraphrasing, obviously. Leticia says, Glen is healthy. And it was funny because, it was just such a funny reaction. Everyone in the chat was laughing. So obviously they're either separated or, she's pissed with him. So she's pissed with him and Latrice. But I have to say, Leticia, even if Latrice did not tell you that Amanda was going to bring that up, that her employee was going to ask, have you been attracted to anyone in the group? Even if Latrice kept that a secret, that was obviously, I'm not going to speak for Latrice. I'm just going to say, in my opinion, it cut down on the show looking scripted. Obviously, she had conversation with Amanda, and she obviously set up those questions for the employee of hers to ask. But she wanted your reaction to be raw. She wanted your reaction, Leticia, to be the reality. But the scene, Latrice totally produced it. She done learn how to produce for reality TV. There's always that person who produces. Nene said it years ago that on Roa, it's Kenya. She said in Kenya's head, she produces that entire show. And I feel like on Belle Collective, it is Latrice Rogers. She produced you. That is what she did. And she had the employee ask the questions. Mandy knew that the question about being attracted to anyone in the group was coming, and she knew how to take it from there. She understood the assignment. You just didn't know what the assignment was until you got to class. But, you did your thing. So now we have to see what happens next in episode 4. But what do you all think about Leticia's statement? Do you think she's a little off base by being mad at Latrice when the original problem is Glen? What do you think about the term, let him cheat in peace? What are your thoughts about that? And are you surprised that Glen allegedly has been in another woman's DM, although he's a married man? I thank you all so much for checking out this video. Please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. And I will talk with you all soon. Bye.